Welcome. In front of me I have the Ulefone, however you pronounce this brand, Note P13 or 13P, and today I'll go over unboxing along with a quick overview of this phone. Now before I even get started, I will mention that this is a budget device. It is priced as one, so yeah, let's see what they actually provide in this kind of budget category. So number one, it looks like one of these is already almost cut all the way through for some reason. There we go. The other one is fine though. Anyway, you just pop it open, get some paperwork, get that out of the way, get a phone. Oh boy, do we really need an instruction on how to charge our phone. Whatever, quick guide, whatever, warranty card, whatever, whatever. Now on more interesting things, we do get a case with the device. Okay, looks decent. We get a cable. It's a Type-C. Nicely done. And a charger. Now, I don't expect this charger to be great. Yep, it's just a 10-watt charger, if I can actually get the light to shine correctly. There we go, you can see it right here. 10-watt charger, won't be the fastest one, but hey, you get one in the box. Samsung doesn't include one with their device that costs $1,800. So yeah, get to the phone itself. Right over here. Oh, we get some. One thing to keep in mind when you're peeling this off, you do have this sticker right here with the info, but try to peel off just one layer. This is also, if I'm correct, a screen protector underneath it. So if you peel it off in the wrong way, it might come off along with the screen protector, kind of defeating the purpose. So yeah, I'm gonna try that in a second. I'm gonna first turn it on so we can start booting it in, and while it's doing so, I'm gonna also quickly go through these specs right here, which some of them are quite interesting. So we do have a Helio G35 processor in here, 64 gigs of built-in storage with 4 gigabytes of RAM, which honestly for a phone that costs about $30 or euros, these specs aren't half bad. We have a 6.5-inch Full HD Plus display. Not really sure what the Full HD Plus is supposed to be. Either it's Full HD or HD. Let's see. So it is a Full HD display. So 1080p resolution. It is a little bit wonky, probably that's why they put a plus on here, because usually you'd have a 1080 by 1920 resolution, but this one comes up to be by 1080 by 2400, so it's a little bit longer. So you don't have the 16:9 aspect ratio, you have something more like, what is it, 18:9 maybe? I'm actually guessing right here, but you get the point. Now below, besides that, we do have a 20 megapixel rear camera. This is one of them. We do have two sensors if you look at it. So we have one right here, which looks like it's going to be a 2 megapixel macro. Am I right? Let's see. Oh, look at that, I am. That's one negative part. You're trying to make your phone look good by having more cameras. They even give this weird circle right here. This is not a camera, this is nothing, just to make it look like it has a triple camera setup. It doesn't. In reality, the best I can classify this is as a single camera setup. The macro here doesn't count for anything. Now anyway, continuing, we do have a face recognition along with a fingerprint sensor that is side mounted on a power button, and we do have something that is surprising, which is NFC. At this price range, this is outstanding. NFC, if you're not sure, you can use this to pay at stores, basically by like touchless paying, kind of like you do with your card. I personally use this every time when I pay for stuff, so I do love to see this everywhere. Even on a budget device, it's not like it would require much investment to add this to every phone, but it gives you versatility. And continuing on, we do have a really big battery at 5180 milliamp hours, so that is a massive battery right here. And we do have Android 11. I'm not sure if it can be upgraded to anything higher, but it looks like it starts with Android 11, which is already a pretty decent for a budget device. If there will be an update to Android 12, that will be even better. Okay, anyway, let's just try to peel that off. Oh, yep, look at that. It came off pretty easily. So you can see that there is a one layer left. There we go. Let's just throw that to the side. Now, I'm not gonna go through the setup of this phone. Ulefone does have pretty bare bones Android with very minimal amount of bloatware, so it will just look like a stock Android almost. So I'm gonna just touch upon a couple additional things that I might have missed. So build quality, obviously we have a plastic back right here with some additional button right here. I'm guessing this is going to be like an SOS or whatever, probably remappable button. We do have a SIM and SD tray. This does support dual SIM card along with an SD, as each slot is dedicated for it, and I'm just going to show it. There we go. We do have a headphone jack, which again, quite surprising to be honest, although this is a budget device. Nowadays it's all already kind of being ditched on budget devices as well sometimes. And at the bottom we have a Type-C port. Again, for the price, this is outstanding. Thank you for not including that micro USB garbage. This doesn't cost almost anything more to include, and whoever makes phones with the micro USB, just end yourself, unsubscribe from life. This is not really a port that should be still put on the devices in 2022. So thank you for including this one right here, even on such a budget device. And last thing, down firing speakers or bottom firing speakers. And that's about all from like the visual standpoint of the device. So let's see, is there anything else that I've missed right here? In terms of video recording with the cameras right here, we can record at a whopping 1080p 30 frames. It is a budget device, so I would say tone your expectations right here. You're not going to get anything outstanding. And one thing that I didn't mention is the front hole punched camera selfie right here. That is a 16 megapixel wide sensor that also records at 1080p 30 frames. So basically similar to the back. The back has a little bit of a bigger sensor. And yeah, I think that's probably all of the worth mentioning aspects. We don't have any kind of high refresh rate displays here or AMOLED. We're just getting an IPS LCD at 60 Hz. That's it. So it is what you would expect from a phone, and for 130 bucks, this is a really well-rounded package. Can't really complain about it. You even get a case, so I guess this is kind of normal. Come on, get on there. There we go. So yeah, you get a case with the device, and the phone should perform pretty well. One thing that I'm actually surprised that this phone doesn't have is something like 5G. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has any kind of 5G connectivity. So, right, and one more thing. And this phone was released in November 24th of 2021, so nearly a year ago. And this kind of also makes this phone, I would say, a little bit better in my eyes, just as the fact that they still managed to include some of the things that I would consider to be necessary in the phone, like a Type-C port, while phones from instance from Xiaomi at this price range, released a year later, didn't. Come on, priorities here. So yeah, pretty good package right here with what I would consider essentials in a phone. So yeah, if you're thinking about picking up a phone, this seems to be a pretty good deal here. So anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.